All right, welcome in everyone. Today we're doing a deep dive on something that, well, honestly, it might sound a little too good to be true.
Yeah, I can see that.
Millennial millionaires.
But stick with us, okay? Because this isn't just about some flashy phrase.
Right.
We've got this book we're digging into all about how to actually build real wealth in this crazy digital age we're living in.
And it's not all theory either.
Oh, yeah. And to make things even more interesting, we're going to be pulling in some real-world stories from this awesome YouTube video we found. Real people, real journeys. Ready to jump in?
Let's do it.
Okay, so this book, it really hammers on this point that, millennials, you're not just going after the same old idea of wealth that maybe, I don't know, our parents were.
Yeah, for sure.
They're calling it a millennial financial revolution. What do you think? Is there just hype, or is there something real happening here?
I gotta say, there's definitely some truth to it. Like, the book uses examples like the whole gig economy thing and how online businesses are exploding.
Right. And you can't deny those are major trends. Millennials are definitely finding different ways to make money, outside the whole traditional 9 to 5 thing.
Totally. And it's not just describing these trends, it actually tries to explain why they're happening. They call it the digital age advantage.
I like that.
Basically, it comes down to the fact that millennials, you've grown up with tech and social media like no generation before. So like second nature to you guys to use those tools to, well, to make money.
It's true. It's funny, like, using tech to make money, it doesn't even feel like this special thing. It's just, like, how things are done.
Exactly. And that leads to some pretty exciting possibilities. There's this quote from the book that really got me thinking. The true definition of financial freedom is the ability to live the life you want on your own terms. Now, I know that might sound a bit like a cheesy motivational poster, but wouldn't it be amazing if that was actually possible?
I think it is possible. But yeah, it's not about, getting rich overnight or winning the lottery. It's about being in control of your money and then making choices that actually match what you care about. And the book, it gets this. It knows that it all starts with having a strong foundation.
Okay, like what do they mean by that?
Well, they say you need to really understand your money situation right now. Where's it going?
Hmm.
Create a budget, and then tackle those nasty high-interest debts. It's not the most fun stuff, but it's got to happen.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. They even dive into this 50-30-20 budgeting rule, which might be new for some people. Basically, you split your income, 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and paying off debt. What do you think makes that rule especially good for millennials?
Well, think about it. So many millennials have side hustles, freelance gigs, maybe even student loans hanging over their heads.
Sure.
So their income can be up and down. And that's where this 50-30-20 thing comes in handy. It's flexible, helps you prioritize, and it gets you into that saving mindset even when, your income isn't totally predictable.
Smart. And then the book really kicks things up a notch when it starts talking about multiple income streams, like having more than one way to make money. They split it into two main categories: active income optimization and passive income development. What do those even mean?
Okay, so active income, that's where your millennial skills really shine. The book gives solid examples.
Okay, like what?
Think about negotiating a raise at your job, or freelancing on the side, or even using online platforms to turn your skills into like a side hustle.
Okay, yeah.
Then there's passive income. They talk about investing in real estate, creating and selling digital products, things like online courses, even affiliate marketing.
Okay, so we've got side hustles, online businesses, passive income.
Yeah.
This is all starting to sound pretty exciting. But then I hit this line in the book that kind of threw me off. The key to financial freedom is simple. Spend less than you make, invest the difference, and watch your wealth grow.
It does sound pretty simple, right?
Yeah, almost too simple. Does it ever feel like these one-liner quotes oversimplify things?
I think the idea itself is simple, yeah. It's actually doing it. That's the hard part. That's why the book digs deeper into smart investing strategies. And one of the biggest takeaways there is, diversifying.
Like not putting all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. They talk about spreading your investments, stocks, bonds, real estate, even stuff like crypto.
Right, right. So it's not just about avoiding risk. It's about matching your investments to, how much risk you're comfortable with and to what you're trying to achieve in the long run.
Exactly.
One thing that really jumped out at me was their focus on all these tech-driven investing platforms, robo-advisors, online brokerages. These still feel pretty new to me, even though I know people are using them.
Oh, yeah. They're total game changers. They've got automated investing, lower fees than the traditional guys, and they're so easy to use, which is perfect for millennials who are, comfortable with tech and want things to be efficient.
Right. Makes sense.
But the book also makes it clear, even if you're using a robo-advisor, you still need to understand the basics of investing.
Yeah, you can't just blindly trust the robots.
Right. You need to be informed.
They have this quote in the book, and I think it sums it up perfectly. The key to successful investment strategies in the digital age is to embrace the power of technology while maintaining a balanced and diversified portfolio.
It's not about chasing the latest, shiniest tech trends in investing. It's about using technology in a smart way so you can manage your investments and make them work for you.
Okay, now the book gets into something that seems to be a big favorite among millennials. Real estate.
Yeah.
They really make the case that it's a powerful option, especially for you guys.
Yeah.
What do you think makes real estate such a good fit?
It hits so many points. It offers diversification, it's a tangible asset in a world that feels like it's going all digital, and there's potential for growth. Plus, there's the possibility of passive income through rentals. That's a big draw for a lot of people.
Definitely. The book makes it clear, though, it's not just about buying any random property. They say real estate's not just about buying and selling properties. It's about creating a sustainable investment strategy that aligns with your financial objectives.
Exactly. It's about the long game, not just flipping houses for a quick buck. You're building a portfolio that will generate wealth and support your goals for years to come.
All right, now for the section that gets me all fired up, ready to, start something new. Building a business empire. Okay, maybe empire is a bit much, but there's something so appealing about starting your own thing, being your own boss.
Definitely. I think a lot of millennials love the idea of autonomy, being in control.
Totally.
The book gets that. It acknowledges that, yeah, starting a business is tough, but it lays out steps to make it less intimidating.
So they're not sugarcoating it.
Nope.
Okay, so what kind of businesses are they talking about?
They break down all kinds of online business models. E-commerce, digital marketing, SaaS. That stands for software as a service, by the way. It's pretty amazing, the options out there.
Yeah, the variety is amazing. It means you can find a business model that actually fits you, your skills, what you're interested in, and, what problem you're trying to solve.
For sure.
Now, something the book keeps coming back to is this idea of scaling your business.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Why is that so important, especially for millennials? What's the difference between just, having a business and then actually scaling it?
Okay, great question. Scaling means growing your revenue and your impact without necessarily working more hours. It's like, how can you automate things, delegate tasks, build systems so your business can run more efficiently?
Okay.
And for millennials who value flexibility and freedom, that's huge.
Yeah.
It lets you build a business that supports the lifestyle you want, not one that takes over your whole life.
I love that. They also have this quote that really got me thinking. The true wealth of a business lies not just in its financial assets, but in the value of its brand and the loyalty of its customers. Have you ever thought about yourself as a brand?
Most people haven't, but it's an important idea. Personal branding, it's about trust and credibility. It's about showing people your expertise, your values, and connecting with them on a real level.
That's interesting. So it's not just for big companies.
Nope, building a strong personal brand can help you in any career, not just if you're an entrepreneur.
Okay, before we get too carried away building our empires, the book tackles another topic that can feel, well, a little daunting, achieving early retirement. It can seem like this far-off fantasy, especially when you're just getting started.
It is a long game, for sure, but the book lays it out in a way that makes it feel more doable.
Okay, good.
It really stresses living below your means, which honestly can be tough these days. There's so much pressure to spend.
Yeah, it's everywhere you look.
Right. But they also talk about how important it is to have those multiple income streams like we were just talking about, and making sure you're really maximizing your savings and investments. It's not just one thing. It's about all these pieces working together.
That makes sense. They even get into this thing called the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early. Have you heard of that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's gotten super popular, especially with millennials.
What's the basic idea?
Well, it's basically to become financially independent as fast as possible so you can retire early, or at least have the option to. It usually involves saving a big chunk of your income and investing pretty aggressively.
Okay, so it's not for the faint of heart.
It takes a certain mindset, that's for sure.
The book goes into some of those, hardcore FIRE strategies like saving, like, I don't know, half their income or something crazy.
Hmm.
But it also says that FIRE isn't a one-size-fits-all thing.
Right, exactly. It's more of a philosophy than a set of rules, you know?
Okay.
It's about aligning your money choices with what you care about and how you see your future.
So for some people, that might mean actually retiring early.
Yeah,
But for others, it might be about having the flexibility to work on their own terms, start a business, travel the world.
exactly. It's about having options.
I like that. Now, this is where that YouTube video we mentioned comes in.
Yeah.
It does such a great job of showing how different all these millennial millionaire stories can be.
Yeah, I love that about the video. You see people from all different backgrounds who've hit this milestone.
So it's not just one type of person.
Not at all. You've got entrepreneurs, investors, people who made it big in real estate, and people who've combined all sorts of approaches. It really shows you that there's no single formula for success.
And the video does a great job of capturing the human side of it all, too. It's not just about the numbers. It's about the stories, the struggles, the wins. It makes it feel a lot more real and inspiring.
One story that really stuck with me was this woman who was totally burned out from her corporate job. So she quit and started a travel blog. Now she makes a living traveling the world and sharing her experiences.
Wow, talk about a dream job. It shows that financial freedom isn't just about having a ton of money in the bank. It's about having the time and the resources to do what you love. There was another inspiring story about this young couple who reached financial independence through investing in real estate. They started small, bought a rental property when they were in their 20s, and over time, they built a whole portfolio of properties that generate enough passive income to cover all their living expenses.
It just shows you that consistency and patience really do pay off. They weren't overnight successes, but they stuck with their plan and it worked.
Totally. It's like that quote, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step."
Right. Even small actions, if you do them consistently, can lead to amazing results.
I was also really struck by how much the video emphasized community and mentorship.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It showed how a lot of these millennial millionaires found success by connecting with other people, sharing what they knew, learning from each other's experiences. It's not just about going it alone.
That's so important. Having a support system makes such a difference, especially when you hit those bumps in the road or you're feeling discouraged.
Right, right.
There are tons of online forums, groups, even local meetups where you can connect with people who get it, who are on a similar journey.
And it's not just about getting advice. It's about having that sense of belonging, knowing you're not alone in this.
Totally.
The video also talks about this thing they call money mindset.
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
It's like shifting your beliefs and attitudes about money in a way that gives you more control over your finances.
It's about moving away from that feeling of scarcity. You know, like you're always worried about not having enough and moving toward a feeling of abundance, believing you can create wealth and reach your goals.
I love that.
And that shift in mindset can be so powerful. It lets you approach money with confidence and make decisions from a place of strength, not fear.
The video also does a great job of busting some of those myths about wealth.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Like the idea that you need to come from a wealthy family or have some high-paying job to become wealthy.
That's so important to remember. Anyone can achieve financial success if they're willing to put in the work, come up with smart strategies, and stay focused on their goals.
Yeah, it's not about luck. It's about taking control of your financial future. And they don't shy away from the fact that there will be challenges, setbacks along the way.
Oh, for sure. They share stories of people who faced financial hardship, made mistakes, and had to overcome all sorts of obstacles.
I like that they're honest about that.
It makes it feel more real, you know?
Definitely. It's not always going to be easy, but it's about having the resilience to keep going, learning from your mistakes, and never giving up on your dreams.
Absolutely.
There was one speaker in the video who said something that really hit home for me. Financial freedom is not about the destination. It's about the journey. It's about the things you learn, the growth you experience, and the person you become along the way.
That's a great way to put it. It's not just about the end goal. It's about the transformation that happens within you as you pursue your financial goals. You become more disciplined, more resilient, more resourceful.
And the video ends with this powerful call to action. It tells people to just take that first step towards their financial goals, no matter how small it might seem.
That's what it's all about, taking action. It could be as simple as reading a book, listening to a podcast, opening a savings account. Those first steps can create incredible momentum.
They leave you with a really thought-provoking question. What would you do with your life if money were no object?
I love that question.
It really gets you thinking about what truly matters to you.
It forces you to think about your deepest desires and to imagine a life where you're not held back by money. It can be so freeing and inspiring.
I think the video and the book go together perfectly. The book gives you the in-depth analysis, and the video brings those concepts to life with real stories and real people.
I agree. It shows that becoming a millennial millionaire isn't just this abstract idea, it's a real possibility if you're willing to put in the effort.
So far, we've seen how millennials are changing the wealth game, right?
Hmm.
Using technology, starting businesses, redefining what it means to be successful.
We've learned about multiple income streams, how to invest smartly, the power of personal branding, and how real estate can be a great option.
We've even seen how more and more millennials are achieving early retirement or at least financial independence.
And we've been inspired by so many stories of people who've achieved these goals, showing that it's not a pipe dream, but a real goal that you can reach with the right mindset, strategies, and support.
Now, let's switch gears a bit and talk about this concept that's been getting a lot of attention lately, especially in the world of personal finance. The idea of building a lifestyle business.
Yeah.
So we've covered a ton, right?
Yeah.
Investing, real estate, building those big businesses. But what if, you want something a bit more, I don't know, tailored to a specific way of life?
That's where this whole lifestyle business idea comes in. It's been getting a lot of buzz lately, and the stuff we've been looking at, it actually dedicates a whole chunk to it.
Yeah, I gotta admit, the term itself always sounds a bit, I don't know, vague to me. What does it actually mean to build a lifestyle business?
It's all about creating a business that fits the life you want instead of the other way around. It's about having that flexibility, that freedom, being in control of your time and your work.
So it's not about, like, building some giant corporation. It's about something more sustainable, something that lets you, well, live the life you want.
Exactly. It's about putting your values first, your passions, and making a business that reflects those.
I like that. The book gives some cool examples of these types of businesses, like travel blogging, photography, coaching, online teaching, even running a little local shop. The possibilities seem kind of endless.
That's the best part. There's no single right answer, you know? You can create a business that works for you, your skills, your interests, and the life you're trying to build.
They tell this story about this guy who built a whole business around surfing, his passion.
Oh, yeah.
He started a blog, offered lessons, sold gear. Now he lives by the beach, surfs every day, and runs his business from his laptop.
Talk about living the dream. It's like the perfect example of turning what you love into a real business that lets you, well, live that ideal life.
The book also says building a lifestyle business, it's not just about ditching the 9 to 5. It's about creating something meaningful, something that makes a difference.
Right. They talk about this woman who started an online store selling eco-friendly products. She's all about sustainability, so she created a business that matches her values.
So it's not just about profits, it's about purpose too.
Yeah, for sure. It's about creating something you're proud of, something that really reflects who you are and what you believe in.
Now, building any business, it takes work, right? Dedication. But the book makes it clear, building a lifestyle business, it doesn't have to be overwhelming.
They give you a plan, break it down into steps, like figuring out your niche, creating your product or service, marketing it online. It's not some big mystery.
And they stress starting small, testing things out, growing gradually at a pace that feels right for you.
It's not about becoming an overnight sensation. It's about taking action consistently, making smart choices, and building something that's going to last.
That's what I like about it. It's about the business working for you, not the other way around.
Exactly. It's about freedom. Freedom to design a life that you actually love.
Well, this deep dive has been amazing. We've explored so many paths to financial freedom, from traditional investing to real estate, starting businesses, even this whole idea of a lifestyle business.
We've seen how millennials are changing the game, using technology, coming up with new ways to make money, achieving their goals. And it's inspiring.
We've learned there's no single right answer. It's about finding what works for you, your skills, what you care about, and how you see your future.
We've heard stories from real people who've achieved financial freedom, showing us it's not just a dream, it's a real possibility. It takes work, dedication, and, thinking outside the box a bit.
So for everyone listening, feeling fired up, ready to make a change, what's the one piece of advice you'd give them?
Just start. Take that first step, however small it is. Read a book, listen to a podcast, start looking into different investments, brainstorm business ideas. Don't let fear hold you back. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step.
That's a good one. And remember, everyone, the future is yours to create. You have the power to build a life of financial freedom, a life of abundance.
I love that.
Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the world of millennial millionaires. We hope you found it valuable and that you're feeling empowered to start building your own path to success.
It's been a pleasure. And remember, financial freedom, it's not just a dream, it's totally within your reach.